Hello folks, this is Phil. It is, just a minute. It is Saturday, May 2nd, 2026. It is 10:47 in the morning. That says 10:51. That's a little bit early, or a little bit advanced. But anyway, it's 10:47. For our purposes today, I'm going to add 25 minutes to that when I ride this bike, and I won't look at this readout until 25 minutes. I'm going to try to do 8 miles today. The fast started on Thursday the 30th at 9 o'clock. I've already gone through day 1. Day 2, I'm in the middle of day 2 right now, and I gotta say, I had a really good BM this morning. And you know, people talk about, well, you shouldn't talk about that, whatever. Well, look, part of being a human being is evacuating waste out of your body, and that's what fasting is. One of the most important things that fasting does is it cleans you out so your body can heal. So anyway, we're gonna get on this bike, and when I get on here, I'm going to add 25 minutes of this readout I have here, and then for 25 minutes I'm going to pedal. I'm not even going to look at this, and then after 25 minutes we'll see what we got. What I have been doing is 8 miles a day. I shot for 5 miles a day, which was like I think I want to say 20 minutes. Then I went to 6 miles. And then I did a couple of 7 miles, and I went to 8 miles. 8 miles is 28 minutes for me. So we'll see. We'll see what it takes. We'll see if I go the whole time. I don't know. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a fasting zone. I did take my vitamins. I did take my iodine. And I have a mirror here so you hopefully can see my legs moving. I got a little mirror there. Maybe you can see my feet in the little mirror. I don't know. The whole point was to show you that I am indeed I'm not just having a seizure on camera when you see my shoulder. So anyway, let's get back on this. I got to get this done, and I got to get to the bank. And I will post this when I get back from the bank. So for purposes of ease of brain for me, I'm going to probably wait another 2 minutes. What you're seeing on here is a channel called Lori Locks, I think it's 777. And this is probably the best train channel on YouTube. And why would I say that? Well, the reason I say that is because this is all you get. You get the experience of riding on the front of the train and the noises that go with it that the conductor does. And there's very usually not a lot of announcements. There's no music. It's just the experience of riding on the train. Now this one is a little kind of dreary because of the overcast, but it's beautiful. And we're riding through France, and it's just a beautiful scene. Once I get started here, I'm going to start at 10:55, and we will end at 11:20 is when I will actually look at it. But anyway, and I have my mouse is over on the side here because we're going to get ads, and then I'm going to click off the ads. So hopefully this sound is not too high for you. Hopefully, I don't even know if that thing is adjusted right, but we'll see. I can't see the camera. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. I don't see the camera, and I don't think you see me. If I don't see you, but it's too late now. I gotta go with this. So riding this exercise bike 8 miles a day has kind of replaced my workout, but I do have to do my workout because there are weaknesses in my belly. And so I am going to get back to the workout. But with this 8 miles a day, which is 28 minutes, it opens up all the blood vessels in my body, and it's actually helping turn my aging around a little bit. But it's it's not really a lot of work. You just gotta get into it and relax and enjoy it, and don't think about it. That's why I say I don't want to look at that clock. I don't want to look at this readout until about 11:20. Now our average bike speed is usually around 17 to 18.2 mile an hour. And I'm probably gonna stop talking here and just get into the pedaling and let time pass, because that's usually what I do on this. You can't think too much when you're riding a bike like this. You just gotta let your legs start moving. And what I find out is about 5 minutes into this, my body and my brain
work and play.
My body and brain work together, and then my body sets the optimum speed for my legs. Now there is a tension spinning setting, which this one right now is on 6 out of 8, which sounds high, but it's simply enough to keep the spinning wheel from going clink, clink, clink. So, anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to enjoy this train ride here, and see you in about 20 minutes. This is Rhone. Beautiful. Look at that river off to the side there. Mountains up here on the right side. Just beautiful scenery. how beautiful that looks. Isn't that something? Just really pretty.
Looking for some eye-popping advertising results? Let's see what we got. And I said...
If you're wondering, I kicked the speed up to 1.5 speed.
My local mayor wanted to sue me after he saw what I did with this new pressure washer. There's a new power wash nozzle out there, and it's the most brutal cleaning.
25 minutes, 7.43 miles. Gone for 8. Another 2 minutes.
This is the garden hose nozzle my team spent 3 years building because every pressure washer on the market kept letting people down. Every pressure washer. $7.96, $7.97. $27.39 minutes. .15 miles right here. We thank the good Lord for this exercise program. Why 8 miles a day? Well, what that does is, first off, your legs are the engine for your heart. So if your family has a history of heart disease like mine, you have to watch out for that. If you sit on your ass as much as I do, if you drive in a car as much as I do, or a work van as much as I do, you got to do some sort of cardiovascular work to get your legs working again and get your heart exercised. I don't know if you can see up here, but my hair is turning dark again, which I don't care whether I have hair or not, but the fact that it's turning dark again indicates increased blood flow. As a matter of fact, at 25 minutes, every time I do this, my head starts itching. And I have to believe that's blood getting into the hair follicles and stuff and stimulating hair generation, etc., blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so this will pay benefits for me all day long. I will have a better mental outlook. I will have about 30% more energy. I just went and got 36 bottle cases of Deer Park water from Walmart like last week, and I've been doing this for a while. And moving those heavy plastic wrap cases of water was far easier than it had ever been. And it's just the synergy of your heart being healthy, your blood vessels being healthy, your legs being healthy, your knees being healthy. and it all comes from this. This does not take the place of the workout. I've got some weaknesses in my belly here I felt during the week. And it's kind of my body saying, look, you got to do that workout too, Phil. You can't just ride the bike. But anyway, fast day 1 is over. Like I said, I had a real good number 2 in there, which is very cleansing. And people say, you know, you shouldn't talk about that. You shouldn't talk about peeing. Well, when you get old, if you're having problems with that, it'd be nice to know that there's a way to not have problems with that. Now, for me, unfortunately, I can't do any drugs. I can't drink alcohol because my guts won't take it. My guts just won't take it. I just bought a 12-pack of Stella Artois, and I drank one of those, and it really twisted me up bad. I drank another 3 like the next day in a glass. I think I got a pizza, but that was it. I took the rest of them and gave them to my next door neighbor because me and pain. I don't like pain. You know, I'm not a pain freak. I'm not looking to ease my mind and then pay 2 days worth of pain for it. You know, I'm not that miserable. I'm in a pretty good state of mind. I'm very grateful to the gracious good Lord for giving me my health. I got this insane idea of getting a motorcycle in my head, but I see so many accidents on YouTube. I saw an accident 2 days ago on YouTube. 2 Russian motorcyclists were doing about 140 miles an hour at the camera down a long 2-lane road. And one of the guy in front lost it. He drifted out across the double yellow line directly into the front of a car, and he blew his body to pieces. His arm flew towards the camera car. His arm was spinning up in the air. I said, Jesus Christ. It was either his arm or his leg. His body blew to pieces. It was not a car part, because you could see it was either a knee or an elbow. You could see the hip or shoulder joint here. You could see the knee or elbow joint, and then I actually think it might have been his right leg. But he was going so fast when he lost it. He drove directly into the front of a car.
If you frequently need to go to the bathroom late at night, we recommend eating 2 pieces daily. If you need to visit the bathroom multiple times at night.
Now look at this. Look at this. I mentioned about peeing, okay? Suddenly, on my video, there's a video, on my YouTube, there's a video about peeing. Don't tell me they ain't listening to what you say. So, anyway, I'm happy to have that over with. I was going to go to the bank, but I'm pretty much know what's in that account, and I go ahead and pay my bills and get on with my day. But now I can do that. It does make a difference. I would later on in the fast, I may trim this back to 6 or 5 miles, which would be only 20 minutes, because my energy will be that much lower. But I'll still do the bike. I got to get back on the workout. But anyway, I hope you all have been doing well. I've not been posting because I just had my head down at work, and we've been busy. And every day's been a battle. And when I get off, usually, if I get off in enough time, I'll go by Golden Corral and I'll eat 2 or 3 plates of food. Because if you get in there early, it's like $12.30. And the waiters and waitresses don't really do anything for you, so you don't leave them a tip. Sorry. You get your own plate, you get your own forks, you get your own water. So it's only $12.30. That beats the price of going to any fast food place, and the food's pretty good there if you pick. I usually get the pot roast is outstanding. I usually get they have some barbecue pork that's pretty good. They have meatloaf, which I only usually get 1 piece. They have some ground beef that's made up for nachos and for tacos. That's really good. And I made my last trip there. I got a chunk of the pot roast. I got a third of a plate of that pork barbecue. I think I got some mashed potatoes, and their turkey gravy is amazing. On mashed potatoes, it's amazing. It's just an amazing taste. And then I got that, I made a plate of nachos. They had nachos there. I put the nachos in a plate, and I put that beef, a big, like 4 or 5 spoonfuls of that beef on the nachos. And then I put salsa, and I put tomatoes and onions and cheese on it. And it was really good. But it filled me up. So that was for $12.30. So you can't really beat that anywhere. The scary part is what they're feeding us for food out here. If you go to Burger King or McDonald's, you don't know what they're feeding you. And I did go to Burger King like real early in the week, and I got 2 double cheeseburgers, not the Whoppers, the 2 little double cheeseburgers, like $3.60 each. I got a large fry, and I was having to push this cart up a hill right after I ate that, and I was really out of breath. And I was like, going, what the hell? So who knows? I mean, maybe me and Burger King need to come to understanding too. Anyway, sorry for the long video, but I had to get this done. I wanted to show you. I want to try to encourage you to get outside and walk, or get yourself an exercise bike. If you do get an exercise bike, get one with a closed wheel. Don't get one with the chain out and the wheels spinning out, because your animals or your kids will put their hands in it, and then you'll have a trip to the hospital or to the vet hospital. But I'm way happier now than I was a half hour ago, because I paid my dues, I prepared my body, and now we're ready to get on with our day. And if I do nothing but go to Manassas and dream about buying a motorcycle, because that's all I'm going to do, I'm not going to buy a motorcycle. I know my luck. I got crazy people driving around me all day. They get pissed off when you drive in the right lane due to speed limit. They get pissed off when you drive in the left lane and you're following traffic. They just get pissed off. You know, I don't need to be on a motorcycle and have somebody in a 5,000-pound SUV get pissed off at me, you know. Anyway, God bless you, folks. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, and Fast Day 2 is on its way. I really cannot understate how good it feels to take a good body emptying BM. I know it's bad subject matter, but if you drink, you're tearing up your insides. Anything that tears up your insides will mess you up. Now, one of the things I do use to help myself regulate my insides, I eat the instant oatmeal. And I got some Giant, which was terrible, but the Walmart instant oatmeal is pretty good, and it's real cheap. I use 3 packs of that, and I use the water out of my Keurig coffee maker, and I put 10 ounces of water in 3 packs, and I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, and we're good to go. I might put some cinnamon in it. I might put some honey in it, and it's really good. But what that does is, first off, if I have any stomach upset, man, that just ends it right away. Secondly, as it moves through, it helps clean everything out, and it makes everything work better. So I hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday. God bless you. You know, if God is right next to you, if you need his help, God's with me right now. I want to thank you, Lord, for your help, sir. May you help me all week. We had some whacked out jobs this week, man. I just want to say, wow. And my boss was hanging with me every job. That was a whacked out job, and I want to thank him for that. I got an awesome boss. So anyway, God is right next to you. If you need his help, just put your hand on your shoulder like this and go, Lord, I could really use your help right now. I'm really going through some stuff, and I don't know why, but I need your help. And he'll help you. Might not come in the way you think, but he'll help you. Folks, you have a wonderful Saturday and Sunday. God bless you. We're going to see you on the next video. Hopefully it's a workout video. I don't know. But I'll definitely be riding this bike tomorrow. Have a great weekend, folks, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Listen up, because this is the massive opportunity you have been waiting for to grab a real bargain. We are talking about military-grade external hard drives.
Yeah. Military-grade external hard drives. Wow. Have a good one, folks. Peace. Uh,